Okay, is it recording? Yes, it's okay. Hello, all Americans, American fanboys, and much more. I have decided to once again release an epic video as I always do. This time it's about an iceberg I made. You heard right, I made it because I'm a Sigma and an iceberg expert. You know, you hear, Americans, you hear? Very professional, yes. Anyways, don't take it too seriously. It's mostly joking. A lot of it doesn't even make sense. But you know what an iceberg is about. It's about being mysterious and, I don't know, freaky. Yeah, yeah. And it's also focused on the Discord servers, you know. Like, most of you won't even get what the fuck is going on. It's mostly focused on my Discord experience and Discord communities I know. Yes. Yeah, too bad. That's your problem. But it's a good video because I'm a Sigma, you know. And I will steer random gameplay because I don't care. Okay, I will link it. I credit. I credit. But I don't know what else to add. Okay. Yes. Anyways, let's begin the video, and I'm gonna repeat again. It's mostly a joke, and most of you won't get what's going on, but I don't care. As I said, okay. Enough yapping. Yeah, first entry. Okay. First entry, a 3D ghost. Well, is it just the username of Katie? Second entry, Katie. Well, if you don't know who Katie is, what the fuck are you doing on this video? Sorry for my accent. Basically, she made the fundamental paper education video, or basics in behavior. You know, that one Baldy song from what were they called? Living Tombstone or something? I don't know. Yeah, she's just the creator of that. She's the whole reason why it even exists, basically. Very simple, no? Third entry. Oh, I'm already tired of saying entry. Okay. Edgeverse. Edgeverse is a creator, you know. She made an AU, also known as alternative universe, and I don't even know what it's about. I think it's like an expansion of FPE or something. Could be, I don't know. But she's very known, and it's one of the biggest. It's called the Edgeverse. Yeah. I mean the person is called Edgiludon or something, and the AU is called Edgeverse, basically. And yeah, more on that later. Yes, one video created a huge fandom. That's basically the entire reason why the FPE fandom even exists. You know, as I have talked before, Katie made fundamental paper education, and that basically created a huge fandom out of nowhere. Seriously, I think it's unique. Actually, could be maybe because I've never seen like one video, an artist with just one video making such a huge fandom. There's something wrong. I don't know. Some magic shit happened or something. I don't know. But yes, that's basically it. Yes, now we finally get into spicy things. Very good. Nothing boring anymore. Katie abandoned FPE. I mean, she basically did. She got, I don't know. I think she's tired. She's pissed off, something like that, and basically decided to cancel it. First, she deleted all videos. I think she deleted her account, and yeah, it's she just got tired of it. I don't know. She's pissed off. The fandom pissed her off. And she went away. That's it. We all have to be ashamed. Yeah, Katie deleted her X. Who the fuck says X? It's Twitter. X and YouTube accounts. Yeah, but as I said before, she deleted them all because she got pissed off. I don't know. She's tired of FPE. I don't know what happened. I can tell her, ask her yourself, or maybe don't actually, because she seems very. How do you say it in English? On edge? Maybe? Could be? I don't know. Yeah, same thing this time, but with Edgiludon. Is that the fucking name Edgiludon? Do I have it false in my memory? I don't know. I think it's Edgiludon. I wrote Edgiverse everywhere because I forgot the fucking name. Yeah, basically she also deleted her account for a time. I think it's back actually. I think it's back. I think she's back in general. Maybe she's not working on her AU anymore, but I think she's back. Could be. But yeah, she also deleted her account because of people like Wagner, or I don't know, maybe she just followed Katie. More on Wagner later. He's a fucking Okay, I can say that one. I mean, he's a fucking clown. Okay, don't cancel me, Americans, please. I fucking regret adding it. Fucking AFC. Okay, if you don't know who the AFC is, it's anti-fandom coalition or some shit. So they're basically just kiddies, like 12-year-olds, I think. I'm not even insulting. It's actually like that. They're fucking 12-year-olds. I'm not even joking or insulting. Nothing. They're 12-year-olds who attack random fandoms which they hate. Like FPE was the biggest target. No one even gave a shit about them. But I don't know. They're funny because I was on their server for a time, and yes, more on that later. But yes, they basically just like those YouTube people who spam everything. This fucking YouTube police or some shit. I don't know. Like basically, they just harass people for liking a fandom, and yeah, they're kinda sussy. Well, KFC is just a known restaurant. I mean, is it a restaurant? It's like a fast food chain, and I just added it because it's an insult to the AFC. If you ever meet the AFC, just call them KFC, okay? That's very important. I'm gonna be honest and say I don't even know anything about them. I don't even know what their name stands for. I just know they're like a rip off AFC or something. They do the same shit as the AFC basically, but the AFC hates the HOSPC, I don't know, and the HOSPC hates the AFC because I remember sending the face of Wagner, who's the leader of the AFC or former leader, I don't know anymore. I sent a member of the HOSPC. I sent him a picture of Wagner because they wanted some shit against Wagner. And I don't know, it's complex, Well, if you ever watched my channel before this video, you should know this one. Because my biggest video, I think it has the most views now, the FPE VR Shed World Tribute. I'm sorry, my accent is just really fucking bad today. I talked about it and I made a little video about it. And it's basically, Little Elko was an animator who had an art style very similar to Katie. And if you still don't know who Katie is, then you didn't fucking listen to me. But yeah, she or he, they had a very similar art style to Katie, and it's generally believed that they're both the same person. Like I don't know. But the thing with the controversy is not even that they're the same person, but Little Elko apparently drew some very weird shit, including minor characters. I don't know what, like their own OCs, which are minors, they drew some suggestive art, I would say, I guess. I don't know exactly what, but I think this one Anchor video, how do you say? I'm sorry, Americans, I'm sorry. Anchor or Anchor, I don't know how you call this character. This one, there was a meme about it, like, the joke is fucking porn. And basically Little Elko did the same. I think that's how I remember it. And yeah, so if Little Elko is Katie, then Katie drew this sussy shit, basically. That's a controversy. Katie impersonators, yes, that is surprisingly a huge problem in the fandom. Personally, I've seen a lot. I've seen about 5 impersonators, I think, on VR chat, on Discord, on I don't know where, even on Reddit. You see them everywhere. I don't know what's up with those people. They're fucking weird. But basically, I mean, like the entry says, they impersonate Katie, and they often spread misinformation about Katie, like, oh, I'm gonna draw this and this. Oh, and by the way, the leader of the AFC, Wagner, he also impersonated Katie. And in the server I was in, there was also a Katie impersonator, and she spread some fucking weird ass rumors, like some spicy ones, which we will talk about later, and the deeper layers of the iceberg, which are very funny, by the way. Yeah, if you have Katie impersonators, then you also have fake Katie Discord servers. They're basically just, as previously mentioned, it's just those Katie impersonators often make their own servers and act like they're the real Katie, and I don't know, for attention, for fame, I don't know. But yes, fun fact once again about Wagner, he also had a fake Katie server, and he was extremely fucking weird in there. He said some shit like, when he impersonated Katie, he was like, "Oh, Wagner is my slave," and shit. It's like some BDSM shit. It was so weird, and some people actually fell for this shit. And but the most could see it's just fake, and yeah, you might even still find some on Discord, maybe. Well, live Wagner reaction. It's a very funny image I made. Yes, Free Freaky James movement. If you all don't know yet, I am James. Yes, I am indeed the James, the ones you think is the one you think is Russian. Yes, you Americans always think I'm Russian for some reason, but I am not Russian. I am German. But yes, Free Freaky James. it's a very funny story. Back when I was on VR shit on the FPE world, I was the most active user. I swear to God, I was addicted. I played every fucking day for hours, for like 8 hours a day, because I was so fucking bored, and I don't know. I had no hobbies at the time, but yeah. Basically, I got banned from the world from a peculiar person known as VT. If you have seen my other videos, you already know who VT is, because I talked about him multiple times, I think. Could be. He basically fucked up the FPE world. It was the biggest one at the time. And he fucked it up by just deleting it first, because I don't know what his fucking problem is, but he just got a mental breakdown one day. Also, we had beef like 3 times. He insulted me like 3 times, and it was funny. And yeah, that's for VT. But basically, he deleted the world. I was sad. It's a whole as a reason why my channel even exists and made the videos. And yeah, then the world got reinstated, but now it's blacklisted and now no, whitelisted. I mean, and it's fucking dead because no one can get in there because VT is stupid. I don't know what his problem is. It's very funny. But yeah, back to the Free Freaky James movement. When I got banned like fucking 4 times or something, and then VT banned me like 4 times, and I always got back in. It was funny. I pretended to be sorry and shit. So I had a lot of friends there because most people knew I was joking, you know. Because why am I using German things in English right now? Sorry, it's because I'm yapping too much. But yes. So most people knew I was joking. We were making like the Diddy meme and some shit. I don't care if you like it or not. It's your problem. But so yeah, I got banned, and people were mad. My friends, for example, Sabi, I think he's called Sabi or Sabi, I don't know, and SpongeBob, no, Freak Bob. They got mad and they started the Free Freaky James movement. So they went into the fucking server and started screaming Free Freaky James, Free Freaky James, Free Freaky James. And then the fucking mods of the FPE world got into my server and started complaining and telling me to stop harassing people, even though I didn't do shit. They just started screaming Free Freaky James and got pissed off or something. I don't know. It was funny, but that's basically it. It's just a silly little story related to me, and I'm a Sigma, so I had oh my god, so I had to edit. I'm sorry, I can't speak in long English sentences. Most of you won't even know this one. It's rather a personal thing I've seen, because I'm of course a proud Hearts of Iron 4 player. If you don't know it, it's basically a political and historical strategy game, and yeah. So, so naturally, I started looking for Hearts of Iron X FPE for some reason. I don't know, because I'm a degenerate and I love degenerate things. So I looked for both, and I found a weird channel which basically puts FPE characters and OCs in charge of countries and just political things. Like I've seen a socialist angle. And I don't know, Miss Circle is fascist or some shit. I don't know. It's so weird, but it's not important. But it's just a thing I noticed. I mean, it's not that weird. It's just it's cool. Good for him. This one probably sounds worse than it is. But if if you watched my old video, I think I included in my old video, FPE funeral is basically just my server. So my idea was, since FPE is dying, like the whole community is dying right now, it can't be denied, even though some people are delusional. But yes, so I decided to to make a funeral for the fucking FPE fandom in a Discord server. The server's still up, but it's kind of dead because we stopped caring. So the funeral was kind of cancelled because everyone just fucking stopped caring, and I don't know. Yeah, that's just it. Oh boy, this is an insider. It is rather an insider. It's basically, it's a long story. Astro, he's a friend of mine, or former friend. I don't know what's up with him. He unfriended me or something. I don't know, but I don't care. Basically, there was a time when Wagner stopped raiding. As I said before, I had connection with Wagner, but I never liked him. I actually backstabbed him before you accuse me of shit Americans. Yeah, there was a time where Wagner wasn't raiding, and he tried to, how do you say it? He tried to reconciliate, I don't know the word, with the fandom. Even though everyone fucking hated him, rightfully, but he acted like, oh, why does everyone hate me, and some shit. But yes, he tried to partner. He made his own FPE server despite saying that he hates FPE. I don't know, don't question me on his logic. And yeah, he made his own server and he tried to find partners, like Discord partnerships. And he asked Astro. Or do you say Astro? I don't know, I don't care. English is a terrible language, okay? Horrible. He asked Astro if he wants to partner. Astro barely knew about Wagner, so he asked me because I told him I know Wagner. I told him, nah, don't fucking partner with Wagner, that fucking weirdo. He's gonna do some weird shit in your server. And what we didn't know is that Wagner had an old account, which is already fucking weird. He had an old account in the server and was spying on us. So when I talked in Astro servers about not letting him partner with Wagner, then he saw it basically because he had an alt account, as I said, and Wagner got a fucking mental breakdown, and he was like, "You betrayed me. How could you do this? And I'm gonna draw your name with blood in my face." I swear to God, if I find the screenshot, I'm gonna show it. He literally said some shit like that. He was like dramatic as hell, and he basically had a mental breakdown because he's fragile. He's ironically extremely fucking fragile despite attacking people, and he felt betrayed by me because I did betray him, because fuck him, like what the fuck. And yeah, as I said, he got a mental breakdown, and then he was like, I'm gonna start raiding again, and yeah, so it kind of became a joke. I blamed Astro in a joking way before he starts fucking commenting on this video and saying, "Oh, don't! Why are you saying this?" No, it's a fucking joke. I said it jokingly to him that he fucking revived Wagner, and yeah, more on that later. Yeah, that's just the same thing as before. I mean, one could argue that it's my fault because I didn't tell him to partner with Wagner. I don't know. You can argue it. I guess, maybe. I mean, the moral of the story is that Wagner is a fucking weirdo. Yeah, I mean, this one is also kind of a joke, like most of the things on here. But it's mainly, if you don't know Random Server, it's my main server basically. It's the best server to exist. That's a fact. You can't disagree, Americans. You can't. It's just, I'm referring to a person. I'm not sure if it was VT or his friend. Well, basically they said that FPE is dying because of people like me, because I'm fucking simping for Miss Circle. Yes, Miss Circle Sims are the reason why FPE died. It's my fault, guys. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I mean, nothing too special about this one. It's just a bit weird considering it's about a school, you know. I mean, you can't even justify it actually. If you maybe just focus on the teachers, okay, but I mean, it's still about the school, and it's kind of weird. You will find some on Discord, and fun fact, I got banned from one because I sent a voice message saying skibidi, and I think that pissed them off or something. I got banned from from the server, and I'm very sad about it, totally. Yes, one of my favorite topics, the freaky AU. Surprisingly, I can't tell too much about it because there's barely any information about it. I just noticed one image and I thought it's funny because I'm freaky, and yes, but I couldn't actually find anything about it. I remember there was a VR chat group about it, but I don't think there's any central plot to it. It's just, I think it's just like a mind experience or something, mind experiment. Oh my fucking god, mind experiment, and yeah, I don't know. I guess it's just FPE, but Rule 34 probably could be. That's simply a quote from either VT or his friends. I don't know. But basically, I just found it funny, and so I added it. He's basically complaining that the FPE fandom is full of degenerates. I mean, it kind of is. I mean, that's what makes us special, right? I mean, yeah, sure. So most of you won't even know this one, and it's extremely minor. Not even the Japanese community will probably know it. But I added it because my Japanese friends suggested me to add it. And it's basically, so the story goes, there's a guy named Abby. He's actually my friend, but he's become very, let's say, distant from his friends. He has his own server, he made his own server, and left all the other ones where other Japanese people were. And he said something like, the old fools will be gone, and some, like, I don't know, some really weird shit. I mean, that's fine. He basically unfriended all his Japanese friends. I mean, the main ones. He still has other ones, but they're not related to the other ones. So yes, he basically started isolating himself for some reason with other people, which he prefers, like me for some reason. I don't know. He likes me for some reason. For some reason, I got it. That's not even the weird part. Why I added on Shinrikyu is because on his Twitter he starts sharing weird images and gifs and videos of Onshin Rikyu. If you don't know what Onshin Rikyu is, it's a Japanese terrorist cult. I think they're largely inactive now, but they started a gas attack like 20-30 years ago, and just read about it. It's very weird. And his VR chat avatar also was Shoko Asahara, and he's basically the founder and leader. I mean, he's dead now, I think, of Onshin Rikyu. And yeah, it's just very fucking weird. He's just he also drew suggestive images of Abby, which I won't show obviously, which is also very weird since Abby is a minor, as you may know. And yeah, it's kind of like a mini drama. And I just wanted to add it because it sounds interesting, I guess. He's a bit weird, a bit sussy. Yeah, this is very straightforward. I mean, VRChat is known to have some groomers. And in the FPE world, there also were some groomers. I think I remember one, but I don't have too much of a memory about it, actually. But it was reported that there were some groomers in the FPE worlds. And yeah, pretty much. What's actually true is that there were a lot of adults sharing Rule 34, which even I find that extremely weird. I mean, do it in adult spaces, but don't do it like with minors around. That's just fucking weird. But yeah, this one is also pretty straightforward. I mean, if you don't know what the dark or pro shipper is it's basically, you know shipping. Shipping is when someone puts two characters together, or they ship themselves with someone. Like I ship myself with Miss Circle because she would love me. I swear to God, she would love me. But yes, pro ship is basically when you don't care about limits. You know what I mean about that. There could be some stuff like minus X adults, for example. And FPE is about a school, and adults, teachers, minus students. Yeah, we have some pro shoppers there. And I actually, another fun fact, yeah, I actually got banned from the fucking pro shop server too. They all don't like me. They all don't fucking like me. They I don't know. They just hate me. And I suggest you don't join it, because the owner is fucking weird. She's a minor, and she's screaming for attention to be basically groomed by adults. I'm not even fucking joking. She says it in a joking way, but she actually means that shit. She actually means that shit. Don't go in such servers. She's fucking weird. And yeah, it's basically just there's weird ass pro shoppers in this communities. And I mean, of course, they will be attracted because of the topic itself. Schools, students, teachers. You get my point. This one isn't even too far-fetched. There has been evidence that suggests that Wagner is a groomer. The thing is, there's uncertainties about Wagner's age. Some say he's 16, 17, some say he's older. I mean, even if he's older, then, it's still fucking weird. Because I have evidence, which has been shared, and it's almost certainly true. But I'm just gonna say, it's all alleged. I'm not gonna confirm anything. I'm just saying it's alleged. It could be true. It's very likely true, but I'm not saying it's true, okay? And he basically was being extremely, being extremely sussy, as the Americans say, being extremely sussy with a 13-year-old, or someone who pretended to be 13 at least. And the thing is with anti-FPE people, they often, they like slurs and shit, and they often spam gore, and, they have no limits, pretty much. So it wouldn't be too weird to suggest that the rest of them also could be groomers. You see? Conditional. I use the conditional in English, the conditional tense. So you can't say I claimed anything. Okay? Okay, we have reached the 6th layer of the iceberg, and okay, now we're getting into wacky shit. Most of them are theories I made, or basically I made them, and they're not meant to be taken seriously, mostly. But about CCP bought or owns Katie channel. This actually has a background. Okay, it's a silly background, but like I looked for Little Elko's channel again after a time and saw it's also pretty much it's gone. And then I noticed under the link, sorry, what the fuck? Under the link, there's the channel turned Chinese. Like, it means frozen cappuccino or something, and it's just Chinese. So I made a joke and said the CCP bought Katie's channel, and that's why she's gone. And yeah, it makes sense, right? Yes, you all agree. I mean, I guess it's the most popular reason as to why people argue that Katie stopped with FPE, basically. They say it's the fault of the Gooners. Could be, I personally think, I mean, it could be very, very much so. But, like, you know how the internet works. If you make anything, it will be turned into Rule 34. I mean, it's a little point of Rule 34. It's what it says. If it's on the internet, then there is spicy things about it, And, oh my god, I'm sorry. I don't know what's up. The CCP got fucking slime in my throat or some shit. They don't want me to talk about it. But yes, I guess it could be the reason. No one knows exactly why Katie quit. I guess Gooners, maybe? Maybe that's why I got blamed for the fall of FPE. But I only gooned to Miss Circle, so please, I'm not extreme. I'm still decently moderate, okay? I actually forgot what I meant by that. But I guess it's because of people like Wagner and other groups. And, in fandoms, there's always a few factions, like people who are anti-Gooner, and people who are Pro Guna, for example. I mean, or Shipping Wars or something. After Katie left, it kind of increased, and I don't know. I just thought it's funny, so I called it FPE Community Civil War because well, certain sections of the FPE community don't like each other, and with Wagner and all that shit, we kind of had a civil war going on. Maybe it's still going on. I don't know. I don't think so. But yeah, it was wild. Like, people were fighting each other, I guess, on Reddit or Discord sometimes. At least in my head. Okay, this one is maybe a bit exaggerated, but you gotta listen to me. In my server, it's FPE orientated, pretty much. And just a few days ago, there was another Miss Circle, I guess role player, maybe, could be. But pretty much, I was ecstatic. I was celebrating. I was, oh yes, Miss Circle, yippee! And you know, because I love Miss Circle, as I said a million times. And well, it turns out she was a pedophile. Yeah. I don't know what else to say, but yes. And as I said, with the VR shit groomers and the pro ship, I guess it can be, how do you say it, credited? I guess it can be said it's more like that in our community because the topic itself, students and teachers, and that attracts very weird people because they got weird as kinks, and I don't know, they're just fucking weird. Don't ask me. And I mean, they don't dominate the fandom, I think at least, but we still had some cases. I guess this one is more obvious, as I have already mentioned it before. As once again, the topic itself is kind of the cause of this. It attracts weird people, as I said, once again. And just like in the Japanese community case, people like to draw, for example, Miss Circle X Abby. I don't know why, don't ask me. And oh my god, I'm thinking about it. Oh my god, okay. Fetish art. Let's go to fetish art. What's there? I guess when I was looking for spicy pictures of a circle, I saw a lot of war, inflation, and yeah. Okay, I guess that's kinda how it is in every fandom. I don't know why those people are just everywhere. But we really do have an issue with rampant minor fetishization. Fetishization. Oh my! I hate English. Fetishization. There, that's good enough. Because just look up Miss Circle X, Abby, or similar. You will see what I mean. This one also isn't too far-fetched. I mean, Katie often made posts about how she's sad, I guess. Like the art she made, she's sad, she's tired. Whatever, one could argue that she's depressed. I don't think it's gotten to the point of depression, but it's an iceberg and I had to make it dramatic. And anyone taking it seriously is an idiot, and I stand by that. And yeah, I mean, I guess it could be true, maybe, but I doubt it, actually. She's probably just rather annoyed than depressed. Okay, hear me out on this one. I made it. It's also a theory of mine. What if FP is just a social experiment? Like, they want to see how bad could a fandom be? Or how long would it take till a fandom would just cancel the project through big shit? Like, you know what I mean? How bad could it end? Like, we know the fandom is kind of at fault of because FE was cancelled. Yeah, you get my point. Maybe someone wanted to see. Okay, let's make this let's make this fandom, and let's see how long it takes till that shit is fucking cancelled because it's so fucking ass because of the fandom. You get my point. It doesn't make sense at all, but I had to add something. Okay, I really hope this one is true. I just have a vague memory of someone mentioning it, But I have to admit, some people really demonize Wagner, and they often make up shit to make him look even worse. I don't think he actually caused one. He caused distress at most with people who can take his stupid shit. Some people were maybe pissed off or something, but I don't think he actually caused one. Like, nah, no way. Someone claimed so, but it's a long time ago. I just had it in my memory and thought, okay, to make it even more dramatic, I'm gonna add it. But no, I don't think it's true. No. We have officially reached the worst theories. Yes, Americans. Katie shot Wagner. That's not even mine, it's of a person called Cameron, who is in my server. And basically, he got pranked by a Katie impersonator, as mentioned before. There's a lot of Katie impersonators, and he was kind of stupid and fell for it. And this Katie impersonator claimed that Katie is Russian. She's Russian. She lives in Siberia or some shit. That's how I remember it. And she shot Wagner because Wagner's a Russian. And do I have to say more? Like, seriously, why? Everyone found it funny as shit, so I added it. And then we will on it later. Like, the next entry already. Yeah, as I said, I doubt that Katie's Russian. I also doubt that she lives in Siberia. No, Cameron. No, it's not true. You got fucking pranked. She's most likely American or Canadian, but not fucking Russian. She doesn't live in Siberia either. What the fuck? Maybe it's a reference to Aiden. And but how stupid do you have to be to fall for this? Yeah, this one is definitely true. I can assure you it's true. The Venom is in fucking denial. Just tell any one of them that FP is fucking dead. They will deny it. They will say, no, it's not dead. No. Because they get fucking accepted. It's dead. I mean, not dead. It's dying. Definitely dying, but not dead. Very much so dying. But yeah, the fandom is pretty much in denial about it, mostly. Just ask any fan and they'll say it. Yeah, I have experienced myself. Okay, listen to me. What if the true meaning of FPE, it's like, it's a commentary on the American or Canadian, depending on how you want to say it, or maybe Western in general, maybe, or maybe the whole world, a global commentary on the schooling system and how it pressures people into being perfect, I guess. And Miss Circle shows it. Like, Miss Circle is the evil woman, but she's very hot. Yeah, back to the point. Miss Circle kinda kills you if you fuck up. And this shows how stress, how school stress, how study stress gets you to your limit. And maybe causes you to do things you shouldn't do, for example. Maybe. And there's also bullies. And it shows how these teachers actively ignore it. Like, Oliver and Edward and Zip, they're the favorites of Miss Circle, which shows hypocrisy, It's often the case in real schools. Maybe that's a commentary. Maybe it's to highlight the issues of the schooling system. Maybe. Or I am taking the piss and I'm saying nonsense and overthinking it, which is most likely the case. But just think about it. Think about it. It could be. Because it fits perfectly. Back to the point of denialism. I probably butchered the pronunciation as I do in English all the time. But I do not care. Yeah. The fandom is definitely dying after Katie left and kind of stopped updating and basically cancelled. It's definitely dying. You will probably say it's not dying because you're in denial, as I said, and you're proving my point right now. But it is dying, definitely. Yes, it is. That's why I made the FPE funeral, as I said. Okay, it's another wacky theory of mine. It's basically about how people say how they're uncertain about who's actually the leader of the AFC. Oh my god, we could actually call it the Wagner Iceberg at this point. But I guess he's the main part of the controversy, so... Or at least in my experience, that's why. Basically, no one is even sure who the fuck is the leader of the AFC. Wagner has a million alt accounts, he pretends to be other people. I have even proof for that. He's fucking weird. He's like a schizophrenic and pretends that there's other people, even though that's only him. Like he pretends to be this guy called AFC Soldier. That's just his fucking old account. He impersonated Katie and shit. And so you could kind of reverse it and think, he already pretends to be other people. Maybe he's not the real Wagner. Maybe someone is pretending to be Wagner. Could be. Oh? But I don't know. And I don't care, actually. It's just spooky. Yeah, I guess one could say she regrets making it, pretty much. I mean, she deleted her accounts and cancelled it. I guess one can say she regrets making FPE. And we all disappointed her. So, yeah, that's definitely true. Okay, that's actually not my theory. Believe it or not. It's the theory of our most beloved person, Wagner himself. He had, some of you should actually know this theory. This absolutely nonsensical theory, which he posted himself in his server. He was going on a tyrant, I guess, about how he's related to Katie because I think it's the same age. I don't even know what he said anymore. I'll try to find it and you can read it, what he said, if I can find it anymore, because he deleted everything, I think. But he was basically like pointing out similarities between him and Katie, which are absolutely arbitrarily picked and don't make any fucking sense, and I don't fucking know. And I don't know. He basically believed that he's the long lost brother of Katie, and people made fun of it. And I don't know. Wagner is weird. Okay, this is mine again. So it was basically like we know nothing about Katie besides her birthday. I think we don't know what she looks like. We can only guess. We don't know her height. We don't know her. Okay, we know her age, but where she lives, like in what country, I think we don't know that. And basically all personal information. We don't know anything about her and can only guess. So I was like, what if Katie isn't even real? What if Katie is just a persona? What if someone else is behind Katie? Like how Oliver is her, wait, is it Oliver? I think it was something like Oliver is the OC, like the persona of Katie or some shit. I don't know. Because Katie is kind of a character itself. What if Katie isn't that person? What if Katie is someone else? I mean, I doubt she would use her real name. Maybe. I don't know. I don't use mine either. So, yeah. Okay, so this one is actually good. I swear, this one is a good theory. FPE never was meant to be. Not in the sense of FPE itself, but the fandom. I doubt that Katie actually expected it to explode that fucking much that she gains 1 million subscribers, for example. And like, how many views were there? 70 million or something? I doubt she expected that. So, in a sense, FP was never meant to be. Like, the fandom was never meant to be. But it happened, so yeah, you get it? Yeah, sounds mysterious enough? Yeah. Not gonna lie, I gotta agree with this one. Like, some people are so weird in this fandom, and they basically treat Kate. What is up today? They treat Katie, like a fucking goddess. I swear to God. I don't know, they're weird. They like her a lot, but I don't know. They're like how do you say, unwavering loyalty. It's just, it has some cult-like behaviors. And if you say something bad about FPE, they will go after your ass and then, I don't know, give you spankings or some shit. I don't know, something happens then. Yeah, I swear to God, this one makes actually sense. It's more convincing to me. I swear, this one makes sense. Listen to me. Think about it. Some fans are just like cult members. Okay, you could say that about every fandom actually. I guess this one is pretty true. I mean, it's still, you can't really give an answer. No one knows exactly the reason why Katie quit the fandom, why she cancelled FPE. But one could assume it's because of the fandom. I mean, it makes sense. And if you quit something because of someone, then you most likely hate that thing. You hate the fandom. She hates it. It's just a fact. I mean, logic. Okay, this is a part of Katie shot Wagner, and Wagner isn't the real Wagner. Okay, this is the last Wagner one, I swear. Okay, so basically, Wagner isn't even alive anymore after he got shot by Katie. Think about it. Or Wagner, with him having the most fragile mind I've ever seen, maybe he did something to himself. You know what I mean by that. And someone else is pretending to be Wagner, and that goes to Wagner isn't the real Wagner anymore. Maybe Wagner is just dead. He doesn't even exist anymore. Who knows? Only Wagner does, if he's still alive. This is kind of related to Katie hates her own fandom, because one says that the fans, the shitty fans, they're like the black sheep. They're the loud minority. But what if in our fandom, the worst fans are the fucking majority? And that's why she quit. Because everywhere you look in this fucking fandom, there's just bad people. I guess, maybe we're toxic? I've never thought about it. Maybe we are toxic, and the majority of it. Could be. Depends on how you define toxic, and I don't know, make up your mind. Well, this one is just, I guess we could never know. To Baldy fans, it is stolen. Baldy fans will argue it's stolen. That's the whole fucking point and the whole fucking reason why they hate on FPE. And they don't realize they're just fucking annoying. But yes. But you have to think further than that. What if FPE already existed, but Katie stole it? It's absolutely nonsensical. It doesn't make sense, but you know, you need some spicy theories to make the Iceberg look even better. But yeah, it's rather because Baldy fans argue that FPE was stolen from Baldy Space 6, even though there's tons of differences and creativity differences and whatever. They don't have a sexy person like it was so good. I'm sorry, I'm a simp. And we have reached the end of the Iceberg. If you're an avid Iceberg watcher like me, you know this point. Blah 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 is personalized. I mean, yeah, it sounds scarier than it is. It's supposed to be the trope of the icebergs. Yeah. But I mean, it's kind of true. Every FPE AU is personalized because, I mean, that's the point of an AU. It's something you make for yourself. What you think, your idea, your creativity, and yeah, it's basically just a joke entry. But yes, it is true. It is indeed true. And who knows, maybe there's some freaky, some wicked AUs we have never discovered because they're in deep circles. It's the worst circles of FPE. It's the worst circles of the FPE fandom. And yes, spooky. Okay, I'm not gonna make the outro too long. If you watched to this point, you deserve a fucking trophy because of my fucking thick ass accent and my monotone ass voice. But thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it, even though it was probably boring as shit. I'm sorry, I just had to make an iceberg because it's funny, and most of the videos are fucking nonsense and just, I don't know. I made this video for my friends actually. I hope it doesn't reach the non-target audience because that would be a bit awkward. It's not supposed to be professional or anything, it's just mainly a joke video, I guess. And I didn't think it would take a fucking hour. It will be a fucking hour, but join my server. Join the random server. You'll find it on Discord or in the link in the description. Yes, thank you very much. I love Miss Circle, and I also love Americans and American fanboys. Good day, Americans.